make sure everything's working properly on Twitch. And ladies and gents, we can dive back into this abject madness. Alright, yep. Hold on, there we go. Gotta go to mod view. There we are. Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen, one and all, back to another stream here on the Overanalyst channel. Today, oh, 1 second, I need to move my microphone. It's a bit far. There we go. We are back with more Wattam, the exceedingly bizarre game about horrific anthropomorphic objects from the developers, or sorry, rather the creator of Katamari Damacy. This game is significantly more simple than that one. Hey, Nugget, good to see you. Well, this game comes to us from the creator of the incredible Katamari series. I adored those games growing up, straight through, I think it was Katamari Forever on the PS3, yes? And I thought, well, I'd take a look at this, because I had no idea he worked on another project. And that was probably a mistake. This is just a surreal mishmash of nonsense, where, like, we are playing a bunch of anthropomorphic objects that can gad about and, like... Hold on, what's the thing these guys... Here we go. Destroy themselves for no reason. Like, this is a deranged game, and therein lies its entertainment value, but apparently this horrific hell world was destroyed, and at the outset only this little guy was left. And so we've had to help him in bringing back the rest of the Hellspawn. We're like raising a series of islands themed around the seasons in order to restore the world and all of its delightful inhabitants. At the conclusion of our last stream, we had what could be considered a boss battle with this thing, wherein we had to possess each of its facial features, stun it, climb up its face, and then, like, glue the anthropomorphic mouth, nose, and so on to its head. Oh, hold on. Good thing bowling alley's here. We're gonna need to ride that to the next island. Okay, yeah, so where we left off, the chest had just dropped down again. Nugget asks, am I high? I cannot answer that one. That is... You can only you can answer that, but I can assure you, whatever you think you're seeing on the screen, it's accurate. I played this game for over 2 hours yesterday, and I have no idea what's happening. Damn it, Chest, you stole the phone receiver again. Now the phone's gonna get angry and come beat the hell out of the triangle. Yeah. Oh, but fortunately we're on the same island, so we can just go, yeah. Now, if previous experience has taught us anything, when the phone gets his receiver back, irritable little so-and-so that he is, he should receive a call from the next island, the winter-themed island, I would assume. Anyone from the autumn biome speaks Korean? Folks from the Springland speak in English, and those from summer, over yonder, speak in a Cyrillic language, probably Russian. This is not a children's game, for the record. It's just a bizarre, like, little art game, I suppose. Alright, let's welcome back Winter? Yes? Oh god, what is that? Yeah, that's Winter, I guess. It looks nothing like the other islands.
Boogie woogie.
Oh, it's speaking in, Hiragana. And or Boogie Woogie. Okay. Okay, can I control? Yes, yes. Everybody to the rafts. We shall ride this toilet to a brave new world. Aha. All right, Brad, let's hustle. I want nothing more than to finish this today. No, 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 you little nightmares, you get back here. Everybody onto the toilet ship. It'll be easier if I just stack them all. Wait, the facial features have detached from the doll again. Why? Oh no. The one thing I do... Nugget says Blue's Clues Fever Dream. Yeah, actually. They do look kind of like Blue's Clues animate objects, don't they? God, I'm never going to be able to unsee that now. Well, there's a lot of things from this game I'm not going to be able to unsee. The one thing I do appreciate is each individual character has their own musical motif, like different instruments and rhythms and things like that. And if you stack characters up or otherwise connect them, all of their motifs join together to make a more complex soundtrack. Oh, we can't forget poop. Come on, Poop. Be a team player. Ah, Poop. Alright, Phone, just climb on the flower. Flower, climb on the horrifying doll thing. Almost got everybody. Everybody over here, of course. There are still nightmares stranded on other islands. Alright, Chest, you can hustle on over here. And of course, when you're controlling poop or have poop in your stacks, random fart sound effects are incorporated into the soundtrack because, you know, this game was already so charming. Man, that poop is heavy if the chest is taking that long to climb on top of the monster here. Nugget says, I'm afraid. Oh wait, you've not seen any of the actual, like, plot events yet. Things actually get much weirder when we're actually, you know, doing things. So let's head on over to Winter and try to revive his horrific landscape. All aboard the toilet. It's where you all belong. Okay, now we can control the toilet and swim our way over to Winter. Winter, Winter. Okay, so the snow is all gone. Well, we've got some investigators who can handle that. Something wrong? Weird crying snow? I started streaming early today just because I want to get this out of the way as quickly as possible. Nugget says the scope of this game is reminding me of Spore for some reason. I could see that, actually. It doesn't exactly play similarly, but the scope, as well as like kind of the general way in which these things behave, seems reminiscent of some of Spore's sillier creation. Oh, it's ice cream cone that just descended from heaven. Okay, oh, I guess we have to go talk to it. Well, we've got just the one for the job. Nugget says based waffle cone. Okay, so this nightmare needs ice cream, and that nightmare needs like a purpose. So we could just so many problems. You're telling me this is a world of problems. Oh, sorry. By ice cream you meant poop. Poop will work just as well. Oh God. Alright, let's get poop off of the party bus real quick. No, come on. There you go. Or does the mouth need to eat the snow specifically, then turn it into poop? No, that'll do the trick. Good. Good, this is fine. Oh, hello, refrigerator. You see what kind of debauchery ice cream cone gets up to when you're not around, fridge? Oh God, the phone's back. Nugget says I don't like the implication here. Well, no, it's a perfect metaphor for this game so far. Like, it looks pleasant. Oh no. Fridge has unleashed hell on the winter continent. Oh, what is happening? And the mayor's tweaking out again. You know, it's gonna feel so refreshing to go back to Spyro 2 after this. Like, a game that's good and kind of comprehensible. What? Funny! Oh my God. Hello, Pinecone. Nugget asks, is this a solar-powered fridge or something? Well, I don't know. We've not seen much of the sun ever since it stole the phone's receiver and we had to build a tower to heaven to get it back. That was pretty early on in the game. Okay, so we can go plant this cone to create this world's, tree. What? Yeah, no, things started out weird and they just kept getting worse. Okay, right, it's time to perform, like, the ancient, horrific, geometric, hominid fertility dance. Come, friends, let us dance. You see, the sun, like, took, the phone's receiver, so... Who did it want to call again? Like, it might have been the anthropomorphic pipe, or maybe one of the toilets? I don't know. There we are. Nugget says, I'm either getting dumber or smarter by watching this, and I have no idea which. It's like the Teletubbies effect again, like, you would swear just by watching this you become less intelligent. So, yeah, somehow that happens. Oh, it's the final deputy, of course, the cross. Ah, but they're made of stone. Good, that means they're dead. So what are we to do? Have you any ideas, Noble Poop? Oh, wait. We're going to need to blow it up, aren't we? Alright. No. One of them's returning. Oh, God. Oh, it's the shortcake god. I am so tired already. Welcome back, birthday cake. Okay. It's not really a birthday cake, well, what we would consider to be a birthday cake, but alright. This must take us to another one of the plot dump areas. Okay, so hold on, let's send the triangle down to rescue this one. Nugget says the entire game feels like a cursed YouTube video you would find at 4 in the morning. It does. It feels like something that, like, an animation student would make when they were in, like, a really stressful place in their life. Like, just, I have to upload something, right? So we're gonna take the cookie elevator. Last time around, we got some horrific exposition about the way the world was destroyed, and this sort of nihilistic speech on how we should treasure what we have before it's gone from a book we found locked in a dungeon. So what could possibly be in the cookie elevator? Nuggeta asks, is this Adventure Time? You know, I wonder if there's not some kind of... Oh, Jesus Christ. I wonder if there's not some kind of inspiration there. Message from the future. Now we're apparently in the Geth consensus from Mass Effect 3. Love this environment design, by the by, but... Is it going to be some kind of memory card? Code Lyoko! Oh, you're right! You're right, it does look a lot like the digital world from Code Lyoko, in fact. I've been waiting for a long time. Oh, it's an iPad. Right. I am a futuristic gadget. Proper noun. I have something to tell you today. We didn't sit on our hands and watch. We resisted. There is lore to this game, legitimate lore, but its destructive power was overwhelming. And we had to decide. To prevent certain destruction, to let everyone escape. Even though we would all be stranded. That's all I know. Nugget says, yo, Mom's a futuristic gadget and WTF is happening. I honestly have no idea. Oh, welcome, iPad. I'm so glad to have you. You're hardly the most horrific information storage device we found. There was that book that was just an absolute ass to everyone. Nugget says, I feel like I'm developing a brain tumor watching this. this is the strangest thing I've ever played, bar none. I wanted to get some slightly eccentric, artistic indies. This is not the only one I have. It's probably going to end up being the worst one I have. But I was not expecting this, to be fair. I'm hoping and praying we can beat this within an hour, otherwise I'm saying, like, screw it and just switching over to Spyro no matter what. Resurrection. Oh god. No. Oh, it was locked away for a reason. Where did everybody go? What did you do? Nugget says Spyro saves lives. From what I've played, Spyro 2 is a legitimately fantastic game. This only makes me appreciate it even more. So the face button gang are all here. Oh, wait, where's your hat, Deputy Cross? Wait, this one remembers everything, so... Oh, again? I remember now. About myself. About my wife. About my kids. About what happened on that day. About that torn hat. And how I was trapped inside that pine cone. I remember everything. So, he's the mayor and deputy's father. Right. Okay. Nugget says, OMFG, they're the face buttons, you're right. Yeah, like our main characters are the PS, or the PlayStation face buttons. I think that's very cute. That's a brilliant design choice. And Cross Guy had sex confirmed. Yeah, enough to have 3 kids. So... God, this game. Truth and reality. Well, thank you for asking, Deputy Cross, but no, I'm really not okay. See, they all speak different languages. Oh, it's the camera. The soundtrack is legitimately very, very nice. Oh my god, it is Blue's Clues. Oh, lovely. Oh, there's the horrifying doll. Is that it? Is it over? Am I free? The soundtrack is legitimately lovely. It's like a Mr. Rogers acid trip. Nugget says, oh, that's a mood. It's as sweet as what Tom's going to get, I think. Oh yeah, that's a good question. Nugget says the pictures are giving me some The Amazing World of Gumball vibes. Oh no, god, it's not over. Welcome back, Lawn. Welcome back, House. Never actually seen Gumball. Heard great things about it, though. Oh, we don't know what this one is. Well, of course we do. It has to be their home, right? The little nightmare's home. But hold on. Where's my hat? Well, this one, the House of Sorrows. What? Nugget says it's one of my favorite cartoons. Oh, I know, people absolutely adore it. I've just never found the occasion to watch it. Well, I guess there's no excuse now. I'll check it out sooner rather than later, probably. Okay, Crying House. What's wrong with you? My inner buddies? Sure, some kind of rake or snow shovel? Nugget asks, why does the drawer have a glory hole? Oh god, oh wait, no! If we press one of the D-pad buttons... Alright, we can find its shape. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up, shall we? I'm thinking... The closest we've got as far as stuff we've unlocked is the fork. Alright, son, you're gonna ride this table to glory. Let's do this, David. Alright. Wait. What on earth happened to the tree? Where did the tree go? Is this what you want? Great! Good. It wasn't a good thing that we prevented this world from being destroyed, was it? Oh, the octopus toy. Yeah, from the Russian beach, sure. Oh god, the bowling pin's back. The bowling pin from, an earlier challenge, of course. Oh, dear. Well, okay. Oh, it's asking us to do the thing again. Not right now, thank you. I'm trying to get this over with as quickly as possible so we can pretend Wattam never happened. Alright, yacht. Off we go. I get this sinking feeling that there's going to be a final island right here. I can see why this thing didn't generate a lot of buzz when it was first released, if I'm being honest. going to wait until we pass this one off to the house, and then I actually thought about this game in comparison to Katamari to try to understand why it seems to categorically fail where Katamari succeeded. But first, let's see what else it needs. Oh yeah, our buddy 3. On it. So I absolutely adore the Katamari series, and much like this game... Oh, is the toilet coming to our rescue? No. We'll have to take the bowling alley? But much like this game, Katamari is very bizarre. Just very personality-driven, a whole lot of... In fact, much like this game, plenty of objects to collect, except rather than obtaining them simply by progressing through what I will charitably call a story, and like just kind of unlocking them as you go, you collect items throughout the course of standard gameplay by finding them in these stages where you're tasked with rolling a bunch of objects up. So, in Katamari, also, we have that core gameplay loop, a pretty simple but addictive arcade-style game, where your task is to roll up a ball of various objects that gets larger and larger and allows you to roll more and more objects. Within a pretty strict time limit and or according to certain criteria. So for certain stages, you would have to estimate the size of your ball of objects and try to get it within a specific range, or you would have to roll up only objects of a certain type, i.e. crab-related objects or mechanical objects or things like that. And there was all this weird, eccentric stuff, but underneath it all there was a solid gameplay loop that, again, might have been a bit simplistic, but gave you something to do as you went through and experienced all of this absurdity, bit by bit. So, you had, again, a game to play, and then a bunch of really creative, eccentric design that, gave the game its character, gave it its charm and its appeal. Otherwise you'd be left with a fairly bland but competent arcade game. Here, though, that core gameplay mechanic, that core gameplay loop, the reason why we're encountering all of the eccentric stuff and curious design and brilliant music and all that isn't here. It's just a pointless cavalcade of weird stuff. And, like, there's... Much as I hate to say it, because, again, it is a charming game in its own way, but there's not really a quote-unquote game here. It's just weird shit. This is a very demanding house. Okay, what do you want now? Okay. So what on earth meets its current criteria? I would say the table, but we can't fit the table over there, right? Oh, no, the pail is one of the transports. Maybe we are intended to tackle the, bowling pins challenge real quick. Okay, golden poop. This is your time to shine. Ah, we're too tall. Pencil should be fine on his lonesome, right? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and let's meet the anthropomorphic killer bowling ball. Oh, no? What? Oh, Lord. Oh, what now? Oh, it's another balloon. Lovely. Hi there, blue balloon. Okay. So we need to find something shaped like kind of an arch, or what looks to me to be the outline of like a football goal. Maybe we need to go check out Autumn again now. There we go. Coming in hot, y'all. Oh, yep, here we go. It's back again. We're gonna have to do this once more. In the winter world, aren't we? Ah, it's smaller this time for whatever reason. Okay, okay. Perhaps the eye monster is the appropriate height. Too tall? Ah. Blast. Stop tackling like that, please. Ah, there we go. Strike. Strike. Yep, there we go. This game is exhausting. Yep, and we get another balloon. Welcome back, red balloon. Good to see you, I guess. Nugget says this game is incredibly overstimulating. Yes, it is. It's weird, because I really thought, like, I'd totally dig this. Going inside unseen, I just knew it was like the Katamari guys' newest game. But, oh my, it is a bit much. Now let's just yeet this little eye person into the void as we... No, 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 no. There we go. Now off to the winter world we go. As soon as we can find it again, that is. That's it. Yep. This is what I imagine, like, an official Teen Titans Go game would be like. Just boundless nonsense. Wait a minute, we can handle this. Where's our poop soldier? Oh no, there we go. Come on, Caviar Kid, this is what you've worked for your whole life. Good, good. Nugget says that feel on the eye says pretty yet. Deep. The dialogue is literally blah 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 blah. Oh right, you want to be detonated. Well, I can arrange that. Poor Nugget is just having, like, a breakdown in the chat. And I'm having one right here, just very silently. Wait, what did that accomplish, then? Oh, we just got these two jobbers? That's it? How's that going to help me find the arch thing? Nugget says, when is Nugget not having a breakdown? Well, this could be, like, a special class in and of itself. What is this guy? We never figured that out. Or wait, maybe she's giving us, like, its outline, so we need to look for something just rectangular? Like this? Right? Because I'm thinking that's the only thing that could work here. What did this poop used to be? Yes, the original embodiment of the poopy, right, but it used to be a stone. I need to track down all the poop, because it can, yeah. Sushi poop. Uh-huh. Maybe the drug pillow? Which, oh yeah, that's a thing we had to do last night. When we were introduced to the Pello character, we had to control them as they secreted a gas that instantly knocked out anybody they came in contact with. Oh yes, there's more than one poop. Anything that the mouth comes in contact to, or comes in contact with, will instantly become poop. Okay. Wait, hold on, so if you take a photo... Right? Yeah! Oh no, that's just a way you can use the share function to... Oh, that's happening. Here, do you want this thing? Of course you do. Right. Okay. Well, I tell you what, friends, if you give me just a minute, we will get ourselves right back on to Spyro 2, because I think I'm going to have a conniption if we have to deal with Wattam any further right now. We may come back to beat it another day, but... Yeah, no. No. We'll be back with Spyro 2 if you give me just a minute. Or, well, technically, it looks like I might be able to do this and remain on air. I don't know. Give me just a moment here to put this disc in, and we can wash away the taint of this game together. Right, so Wattam, what, in all honesty, like bereft of any jokes or things like that, what do I think? I think it's very cute. I think it's definitely got like the Katamari charm, by and large, but it has no effective gameplay structure or mechanics to support it. So as a result, it just feels kind of, well, like a listless caravan of nonsense barreling straight into your ears at all times. So, yeah, take this and attach it to like an actual game, like maybe with deeper puzzles, or introduce gathering-based gameplay similar to, well, the original Katamari formula. And I think you've got something here. Nugget has it correct. They say it's tedious. It really, really is. Which is a shame, because it's very cute. But give me just a minute here. We will